Jo, willkommen zurück zu Final Fantasy 16. An diesem nicht so regnerischen Sonntag. Wir haben gestern eine Menge Nebenquests aufgelassen. Am Ende. Die ich jetzt erstmal beenden werde. Und ja, ansonsten hoffe ich, dass wir heute 67% erreichen. Wenn das so weitergeht mit den Nebenquests, unwahrscheinlich. Ja, na, 1% wird schon drin sein. Ach ja, stimmt, wir müssen erst sogar nach hier unten. Weil die Story das von uns verlangt. Und dann können wir die Nebenquests machen. Das heißt, ich gehe da jetzt erstmal direkt hin. Ich werde die eine Cutscene triggern, wenn da eine kommt und dann direkt wieder weggehen. Zentral ist Samek hier. Licht und Schatten.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Die Cutscene.
Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Die Cutscene gerade eben war nur dafür da, uns zu zeigen, dass Torgol keinen Bock mehr auf uns hat und lieber mit unserem Bruder abhängt. So. Oh, cool. Ja, yeah. Das ist eine Nebenquest. Schön. Schön. Let's go. So viele Nebenquests.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Ein Kollege von mir hat auch gesagt, ja, gegen Ende gibt's doch mal eine Stelle, da kommen einfach 10 Nebenmissionen nochmal dazu. Ich weiß nicht, ob er das übertrieben hat, aber hoffentlich nicht. Also hoffentlich hat er das übertrieben.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever'll pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake.
Let's
now,
go.
If that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Auf zum Lagerhaus. Komme ich denn da raus? Muss ich einmal außen rumlaufen? Uff. Mein Gott, ist das umständlich. Kann ich nicht einfach durch den See durchlaufen? See, das ist ja nicht mal ein See, das ist ein kleiner Fluss.
The gentlemen of the town guard are what a mess.
Leute, das ist ein Tag her, seit ich euch gerettet habe, ja. Könnt ihr nicht mal langsam aufräumen hier? Alle nur faul. Oh, falscher Ausgang. Hä? Wusste doch, dass ich irgendwas falsch gemacht habe. Hier muss ich nämlich raus.
You fought very bravely.
Okay, die diskutieren da scheinbar immer noch.
The town is in our hands.
Ambrosia! Krass, dass sie immer in der Nähe ist, ja.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Oh nein. Das Schwert kannst du gerne haben in deinem Kopf.
Leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen.
Titan! Clive hat ihn angeboten. Wir können jetzt aufhören. Hey! Mein Gott, ey, dieses Anvisieren. Komm schon, kann ich das ausstellen? Jetzt mal ernsthaft, kann ich das ausstellen? Das hat mich gestern schon so abgefuckt. Passt die Kameraposition automatisch an. Das ist halt außerhalb des... Nee. Scheinbar nicht. Ups. Wo halten die denn jetzt so viel aus? Hat er einfach gehealt? Wo ist der da? Da ist noch einer, der hier ist zum Verarschen. Wo ist der andere? Den laser ich weg. Auf und was war mit dir? Oder nicht? Finish him, Fatality. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwin finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
Nein, nicht der Bauguin.
Bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me...
Nein, du kannst mich gerne zu deinem Boss führen.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Wäre das nicht einfacher gewesen, wenn ich ihn halt bedroht, dass er mich zu seinem Boss bringt? Ist das sein Boss?
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No,
Los Goose, box ihn um.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been.
Savage
What was
Granny,
it
eh?
we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, that. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Okay. Mach nicht diesen.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he?
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Springen mit Karen, okay, ne, das kommt später, da müssen wir nämlich zurück ins Hideout. Das heißt, wir gehen jetzt hier zu Marthas Rast. Junge. Caron ist einfach nur ein Badass. Welche Quest ist denn das hier überall? Triff Rutherford in Marthas Rast. Okay, wo haben wir ihn denn? Rutherford. Ist doch bestimmt oben. Yes.
My lord Marcus, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray.
Echt?
The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose...
Oriflamme
I'll
ist
start
jetzt
in
nicht
Dalamil
so
and work my way
groß.
east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Oriflamme ist in Ordnung. Sucht in Dalamil noch was vor als Kollegen. War die gerade in Dalamil? Hier, bevor ich jetzt nach Dalamil gehe, gehe ich erst hier hin. Zu Norstedt. Vielleicht werde ich auch wieder nach Dalamil geschickt. Hier wollte gar nichts. Achso, ich sollte hier irgendwas pflücken. Ah, okay, dann werde ich wahrscheinlich doch nicht nach Dalamil geschickt, aber egal. Oh, jetzt trotzdem erstmal die Ingredients für die Drachensminze brauche ich und oh, wie hieß denn das andere? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Irgendeine Leber. Na, ich weiß nicht mehr, wie es in dem Buch stand. Shit. Krieg ich nicht mehr zusammengerannt. Engelzauber und Blaurücken über Fleisch.
Fly, Ambrosia.
So viel steht da ja, aber die Namen im Buch waren ja anders, weil es
Pocket
ja
said I
uraltes
should be
Buch
able to
war.
find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
3 Yellow Flowers habe ich hier. Kann ich die mitnehmen? Wahrscheinlich sind das die falschen. Aber ich kann ja schon mal gegen den Drachen kämpfen.
This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with.
Und weglasern. Ich glaube, das reicht nicht. Hat er irgendwas ab? Oh shit. Und dann sollte es geschafft sein. Jupp. Ich muss echt nur einen erlegen. Warum war denn da noch ein zweiter dann? Wir waren Leber. Nicht
That's the
Leber.
wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright
Den war
yellow
doch
with a
gerade auch
heady
noch einer.
scent.
Ist er jetzt einfach abgehauen, weil ich seinen Kollegen getötet habe oder was? Gelbe Blumen. Safe hier oben. Oh, hallo Goblins. Ne, das sieht nicht so richtig aus hier. Dann da. Warum auch eine vom Rand nehmen? Einfach aus der Mitte.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Gut, aber ich will jetzt nochmal hier oben hoch. Da war so ein fetter Gollum. Vielleicht ist hier auch noch ein Schatz. Schatz, der eine Ring aus Magic the Gathering. Das war zu früh. Wieder zu früh. Aua. Jetzt zittert. Da steht auch eine Kiste. Die ist aber offen. Oh nee. Ja, das ist jetzt ein bisschen, weird, dass ich das schon war. Gut. Dann müssen wir nach hier unten. Vielleicht versuche ich heute auch nochmal Sword.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here sees something.
Doch, wird einfach. Das Missionsziel zeigt uns schon, wo das ist, Clive. Brauchst du dir keine Sorgen machen.
The gentlemen of the town guard.
600 Meter nach da drüben ist auch unser Main-Ziel. Ganz schön.
I needed that.
So, Ambrosia, komm mal her. Die 93 Meter kannst du mich jetzt noch tragen.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Okay, die 40 Meter.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
Ich stehe da
I'll
schon
deal with
zwischen
this.
euch.
Thank
Mein
you.
Gott.
You that one's master, then?
Ja,
If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
lol. Und ein Rückenstecher für dich. Das ist quasi wie Akupunktur. Kostenlose Akupunktur, die ich hier anbiete. War fast schwer.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Nimm alle.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Ja, aber vielleicht ist es auch ein Oriflamme. Clive, hast du darüber mal nachgedacht? Zeit, wenn ich... Okay, da kann ich eh nicht importen.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Was ist das? Die falsche Richtung? Hier oben ist Oriflamme, hä? Auftragsziel in der Nähe. Hier. Oh. Das ist einfach Mr. Tarnung, Wood.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Auf geht's in den Bagel. Als ob die Banditen so weit weg sind.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Oh, die haben aber wieder einen Dicken dabei. Da ist er!
One's ours, pretty boy.
Nope. Ach, Mist. Das ist damit die ganze Umgebung ab. Er hat ganz knapp überlebt. Lol.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
Das wollte ich auch gerade sagen.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Pistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Tschüss. Jetzt geht's zum Schleier, der ich ein bisschen
My uncle
vergnügt.
certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Dann darf ich ja wieder zum Mothers Rest, richtig? Richtig. Aber das war immer wenigstens eine Welt, die eine Quest, die Weltbuilding gemacht hat, im Gegensatz zu dieser komischen Wein-Quest gestern, ey.
I see you're still here. The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Der Hauch des Lichtes, Flair-Atem. Habe nicht ausgerüstet. Giga-Flair-Verstärkung würde ich nehmen. So viele Hits wie das hat, ey, boah. Da, keine Ahnung, 10 Damage pro Hit oder so wäre schon... Wäre ein guter Stack. 2 auf? Achso, das Essen habe ich ja auch noch. So. Molly, hier sind deine Sachen.
Did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Gott, mir ist gerade fast mein Controller runtergefallen.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Ich glaube, der mag das.
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this?
So
the crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Rottet die einfach direkt aus. Wir brauchen alles Fleisch. Aber Leute, Chris wollte auch ein bisschen was abhaben, wenn ihr das einrichten könnt.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Nice. Geiler 0% Rabatt. Hat sich gelohnt. Okay, ich habe ja nicht mal Geld gekriegt, also habe ich streng genommen nicht mal wirklich einen Rabatt gekriegt. Hast du eigentlich noch...
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
Okay.
All right.
Them rumours Wet Legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than Gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Bitcoins sind mehr wert als Gil.
Clive.
Über Güts.
That great lump.
Dieser riesige Tollpatsch, er ist der sanftmütigste und pflichtbewussteste Kerl, der mir je untergekommen ist. Auch wenn er ein bisschen schwer vom Begriff ist, hat er ein gutes Herz. Es ist mir tausendmal lieber, als ein ehrlicher Blödling für mich arbeitet, als irgendein schlaues Schlitzohr. Er drückt sich nie von der Arbeit, gibt nie wieder Worte, hält seine Flossen brav aus meiner Kasse raus.
No.
Gütz ist ein guter Kerl und wer über ihn meckert, den ziehe ich die Ohren lang. Das darf nämlich nur ich. Seit neuestem ist er ständig bei Schledorn, der ihn in Sachen Schmiedekunst unterrichtet. Das Ganze behalte ich gut im Auge. Wenn dieser Grobian von Schmied auch nur daran denkt, Gütz runterzumachen, kriegt er es mit mir zu tun.
Go on then.
Kann ich irgendwas Cooles Neues kaufen? Irgendwas? Eine Sache? 2 Sachen? Nein? Ich kaufe Final X. Nein. Steinhaut. Ich kaufe einfach 3 Steinhaut-Toniken. Vielleicht bringen die mir mal irgendwas. So. Damit sind die 3 Nebenquests schon mal fertig. Dann kann ich zu der Nebenquest hier. Und dann ist auch schon wieder eine Stunde Nebenquest rum. Ja, nice. Das Echo von Krotzit? Krotzit? Oh, warum seid ihr denn so schnell? Überall diese Ruinen, ey.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
Dass die alle noch so krass unterlevelt sind. Ich hätte nicht erwartet, dass das wirklich trifft. Bin ich ganz ehrlich. Bin ich ganz ehrlich. Also mein Magic Carry. Da sind noch ein paar Schwertkämpfer. Ich schon an meinem Ziel. Ja, okay, das ist mega weit hinten. Kann ich an euch einfach vorbeirennen? Ohne dass der triggert? Scheint so. Ist das ein Gegner? Das ist ein Gegner. Aber der bewacht mich nicht. So bin ich überfallen. Ah. Ja, wirklich nicht beschützt hier, oder? Ja. Cool. Cool.
We're not alone.
We are not alone.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Okay, das war mir schwer. Next one. Next one. Hey. Hey. Ist das Nebenquest? Nein. Noch ein Stück, oder? Aber was machst du denn hier? Erzähl mal.
I do. Where are you off to now then?
Okay, gar nichts. Warum auch einen meaningvollen Dialog haben? Geht's dir gut? Brauchst du einen Kühlbeutel?
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Ich kümmere mich. Natürlich.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kupka.
Der Kupka kann dir nicht mehr vergeben. Hat er wohl nicht mitgekriegt, dass Lord Kupka tot ist. Ja auch erst 300.000 Stunden mehr. Clive fängt um sich schnell an zu sprinten.
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Oh, hello.
I got here in time.
Hey. Oh Mann. Geht das nicht. Komm nicht ran. Komm hier nicht ran. Wo ist denn der? Ja. Da hätte das Dorf sich gegen die locker auch verteidigen können, so schwach wie die waren.
Is someone there?
Nein.
Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Echt nicht. Sie haben die menschliche Sprache gelernt. Vertrau dem nicht. Komm da hoch. Da? Komm ich hier lang? Ja. Hallo? Brauchst du ein Kühlpack?
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he?
Na, Survivor würde ich jetzt nicht sagen.
His wounds were too deep.
was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Was habe ich... Achso. Oh! 100 Asche.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
What of my ill will? Coward!
Wow.
Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Fine. If you insist.
Ich hatte tatsächlich mal eine Möglichkeit, Nein zu sagen, oder?
You're in no fit state to fight.
Oh, das ist richtig assi für dir, Sid, ey.
Come on.
Oh, Clive.
Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel. And I will not strike a man.
Doch, hat was gegen dich. Raff doch.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave!
Ich will dich töten, aber Sid nicht.
I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Mein Gott, Alter, mach ihn doch einfach kaputt.
You will regret.
Also solange ich keine Nebenmission mache, werde ich das nicht bereuen. Oh, ist das aber auch einfach ehrenlos von Sid, nicht gegen ihn zu kämpfen, ey. Ey, der wollte Rache für seinen Chef nehmen und ist dafür bereit gewesen zu sterben. Und Sid denkt so, ne, du bist kein Gegner für mich, habe ich keinen Bock drauf. Einfach ehrenlos.